The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing at its best presents Speed World. Next stop on the NNSCRA IndyCar Series brings us to the Chicago Street Course, or as I probably would amply say, the house that SVG built. Well, not literally, of course. Here, let's just say SVG is one of the things you probably say about when they ask you what's the first thing you think about what's the first things you think about when it comes to the Chicago Street Course. So there you go. But anyway, if you haven't watched the 2023 Cup race from the Chicago Street Course, I suggest you do this, and you'll know what I'm talking about when I say SVG in that case. Anyway, that being said, obviously we're heading here to the Chicago Street Course for the NNSCRA IndyCar Series. It's the third stop of the city season, and it's going to be 10 laps of action here today on this 2.2 mile street course. And here's your starting lineup. On the pole, it is Caleb Vogler in car 06 in the auto Nation Honda, car number 60 or car 06, I should say. Excuse me. He'll be alongside number 18. That's David Dixon at the wheel of the Dale Coyne Racing Honda. Second row has Eric Monaco, number 4, the K-Line Chevrolet Indy car, and beside him is Reggie Vogelman in 26, the Gamebridge Honda. Next row down has number 77, Allison Liara in the Chevy-powered Indy car, and she'll be alongside number 17. No, she'll be alongside number 10, Seth Cole in the Journey Honda, number 10. Next row down has number 3. It's Cole Deaver in the Pennzoil Chevrolet Indy car, number 3. And number 17, Zach Winkle, the HendrickCars.com Indy car 17. Next row down is number 6. That is Joshua Osborne at the wheel of his Chevrolet for Arrow McLaren Racing. He'll be alongside number 20. That's Nathan Fogler in the Turn On Green Chevrolet. Next row down has number 60. That's Sky Cummins in the AutoNation Honda. He'll be along for Meyershank Racing. Beside him is Eric Sadler in the Rocket Chevrolet car 14. Next row down is Matt Haas in 08, or number 28, I should say, the DHL Honda. And number 78 is Valentin Ruiz in the second Juncos Hollinger Chevrolet number 78. Next row down, Alex Miller, number 33, the Bitnall Chevrolet, and number 9, Nathan Hudson in the PNC Bank Honda. Next round is number 27, Matt McIntyre, the AutoNation Chevrolet Honda for Andretti Autosport. Beside him is car number... No, scratch that. It's actually not Matt McIntyre on the inside of the next round. It's actually Daniel Voiles next round in number 98. Beside him is 21, Anthony McCurry in the Bitnall Honda Chevrolet number 21. Then it's Matt McIntyre, the AutoNation Chevrolet Honda for Andretti Autosport. And beside him will be number 45. That is Skylar Taylor in the Hy-Vee Honda for Rahal Letterman Lanigan. Next round has number 8, Emmanuel Hartnett, and beside him is number 11, Dylan Poteet. Next round has number 51, Laura Chung, and beside her number 12, Kyle Shastrai, number 12, the Verizon 5G Chevrolet. Next round has number 15, Carter Adelman in his Fifth Third Bank Honda, and number 48, the Carvana Honda of Cody Lamas, who won the last race on the tour we brought to you at the Calder Park in Australia, the first oval race of the season. Cody has one of our in-car cameras in this race. Next round has number 5, that's William Brock, and beside him number 30, Zachary Fitzwater. Then it's number 29, Chris Warner, and beside him is number 2, Dylan Young. Next round has number 16, Taylor Gertis, and number 55, Nick Gunther. And starting shotguns, Timo Mosser, and number 7 in his Arrow McLaren Chevrolet, excuse me. So, first time I've done an IndyCar series in a long time, and I'm still trying to get the hang of how I did it the last time. So that's the starting lineup for today's Chicago Street Course race here. As we are looking at 33 Indy cars on the grid right now, getting ready for the command to fire the engines on this 2.2 mile street course. So let's take as we're about to get the command to fire the engines here today.
Driver! drivers, start your engines!
Commanders are getting the firing engines as we're set for racing here today. We mentioned in-car cameras here. We mentioned that Cody Lamas has one of our in-car cameras, as does Caleb Fogler, and as does Sky Commons. Both the Meyer Shank Racing cars have in-car cameras, as well as the number 2 of Dylan Young. So the pace car field rolls off. We'll be back for a green flag right after this. Pace car comes out on the pit road. The green flag is about to fly, and we are underway here at the Chicago Street Course, and the race is on. In the turn number 1, Caleb Fogler jumps up to the top spot here, and followed by Eric Monaco in second position, and David Dixon running right now in third spot as they come down in the turn. So far, everything's clean right now in the first laps of this race so far. Right here, and a couple of cars scraping the wall a little bit right there as they head into the, as Eric Monaco tries to catch the 06 car of Caleb Fogler. Fogler qualified pole at just over 88 miles an hour on this course here for these Indy cars as they come into turn now. And heading into the last corner here, and that's a lap around the Chicago Street Course. It's heading up. And yellow flag's flown right now, so actually that's not the last corner. Actually, this will be the last corner, I think, and it truly is. So, caution flag comes out for Carter Adelman in car number 15. He has on pit road as Caleb Fogler leads him back to the green flag, or leads him back to the caution flag, I should say. Kyle Shastrai, another car that's in trouble apparently in number 12, as he apparently has problems now. The rest of the field takes the yellow flag here, being trailed by Taylor Gertis in the Ferrari. Take a look as to what happened to cause the yellow flag to fly. And here's what happened. This is going into one of the corners right here. Several cars bouncing off the wall a little bit here. 15 car, Carl Adelman crashed right into the tire barrier, and Kyle Shastrai had nowhere to go but right into the 15. So that knocks 2 of the cars out of contention, obviously. And Kyle Shastrai trying to get his car to start back up, and it does. So, and unfortunately, the damage was too much for Kyle Shastrai to sustain. So, he and Carter Adelman, 2 of the casualties out of this race here today. 31 cars left to go, all in this race here, all of them on the lead lap here at the Chicago Street Course. Caleb Fogler is your leader. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Lights are off in the pace car as we're going to get the green flag. It'll be 3 laps down in the books and 7 laps remaining in this event. Caleb Fogler is your leader. Second position is Eric Monaco. David Dixon right now running in third position. Fourth is Reggie Fogelman. Fifth is Zach Winkle. Sixth position is Seth Cole. Seventh is Cole Bieber. Eighth position. Wait a minute. Who was running fifth? Something's happened to one of the cars? No. Anyway, fifth right now is Zach Winkle. Sixth is Seth Cole. Seventh position is Cole Bieber. Then it's Nathan Fogler. Eighth. Ninth is Eric Sadler. And 10th is Joshua Osborne. 11th position right now belongs to Sky Commons. 12th is Zach Valentin Ruiz. 13th, Matt Haas. 14th is Matt McIntyre. 15th, Nathan Hudson. 16th is Alex Miller. 17th is Daniel Voiles. 18th, Emmanuel Hartnett. 19th, Laura Chung. 20th is Skylar Taylor. Anthony McCurry matching his car number, running 21st. 22nd is Dylan Pote. 23rd is William Brock. 24th is Zachary Fitzwater. 25th is Dylan Young. 26th is Cody Lamas. 27th, Chris Warner. 28th is Allison Liarda. 29th is Nick Gunther. 30th is Timo Mosser. And 31st is Taylor Gertis. Green flags about to fly as Caleb Fogler leads him down to a rather slow restart here. The green flag flies. We're back underway. And inside goes Reggie Fogelman trying to get fourth position away from third position away from David Dixon. Into turn number 1 they go right there, and he's pulled alongside but cannot get Dixon. So, to add insult to injury for Fogelman, he loses the spot to Zach Winkle. So move Winkle up to the 4th position right now, but Fogelman on his rear wing. This looks like a Talladega draft and a stock car race. They go into as they go in the next turn here, and Fogelman just about bounced it right off the wall. Seth Cole pulling alongside, or trying to pull up behind him. Riding along with Sky Cummins in car number 60 as he has the best seat in the house for a battle between Eric Sadler and Joshua Osborne. Osborne says thank you very much, Eric, and he will take position away as Eric bounced off the wall a little bit. And now Osborne does the same thing going up to the next corner, I should say. So, you saw Eric's car had to get a little bit loose, and he had to throw the car just to turn just a little bit. These Indy cars there, the steering's a lot different as they are in a stock car, obviously. And Osborne again bounced off the wall coming off the turn, and the yellow flag flies once again here at Chicago. As Caleb Fogler leads him back to the start-finish line, and the yellow flag flies for car number 33. It's Alex Miller, who was running 16th in the field, and he sits on pit road. So, and here's a look at what happened to Alex Miller here. There you see the 27 car. Matt McIntyre just barely misses the wall, but Miller does not here. Now a couple other cars are going to pounce right into Miller's car. Hartnett just barely missed, but not the 21 of Anthony McCurry. He doesn't. And is that William Brock right there in the 5 car? Yes, it is. That's William Brock here. Dylan Young does a good job missing it. Zachary Fitzwater was also involved along with McCurry. And 2 cars had to come to a stop right there. That's William Brock in the 5 and Cody Lamas in the 48. And somebody bounced right into Lamas's car. That was Nick Gunther. Crashed right into Lamas' car. Gunther, obviously, I can understand why his frustration, because he did not qualify all that well, and he's usually a good road course racer himself. If you race against him online, you'll know what I'm talking about. But Gunther right now sits running 25th position right now, as Miller out of the race right now in 31st position. That's where he's going to finish here in today's event at Chicago. So 5 in the books and 5 to go. Anthony McCurry back on the racetrack right now in 21, and I think he's going to stay on the lead lap, trying to get whatever position he can. Caleb Fogler trying to hold on. Can he do so? We'll find out in a moment. Back at the Chicago Street Course as we are set to go racing, back racing here in the Grand Prix of Chicago, as we will be 6 laps in the books and 4 laps remaining. Here in this event, we're past halfway through this event. Pace car on the pit road, and they got about a few more turns left before the green flag falls for the next restart. Caleb Fogler, car 06 for Meyershank Racing. Out front, second position right now is Eric Monaco in number 4. Third is David Dixon. Fourth is Zach Winkle. And Reggie Fogelman right now runs in 5th position. 6th is Seth Cole. 7th is Cole Deaver. 8th position right now belonging to Nathan Fogler. So both the Foglers running strong right now in the 1st and 8th at the moment. 9th is Joshua Osborne, and Eric Sadler right now runs in 10th spot. 11th position is Sky Cummins. 12th is 12th position is Matt Haas. 13th position is Valentin Ruiz. 14th, Nathan Hudson. 15th is Matt McIntyre. 16th is Daniel Boyle. 17th is Laura Chung. 18th is Skylar Taylor. 19th, Emmanuel Hartnett. And 20th is Dylan Potey. Green flag already back underway here at Chicago. And we had a battle for the lead. I think apparently it looked like maybe Eric Monaco tried to go to the inside lane to try to get past Fogler, but nothing doing. David Dixon goes to 2nd position here in number 18 as he gets by Monaco. And Zach Winkle tried to move inside of Monaco as well too, but could not muster enough speed to do so. They look at Cole Deaver, number 3, the Pennzoil Indy car, who off to a decent start this season so far. Up behind him comes his buddy Seth Cullen, number 10. There he is, the blue and orange machine. Deaver in the bright yellow number 3, and whoa! Seth Cole just about got the wall. And again, Caleb Fogler out to a decent lead at this point, at this juncture of the event. And let's see what happens in the tire barrier this time by. This is where a lot of the action has been taking place there. Whoa! Somebody slammed the tire barrier hard. That was Chris Warner in 29. And oh, he gets bumped around by Nick Gunther in the 55 machine. 3-1. You don't dare do that at Chicago. And Anthony McCurry bounced off the wall as well, too, in the 21 machine. And so does the Gunther. So evidently, all kinds of action take place in that area from the tire barrier to about the next couple of corners. As Fogler has now 3 laps remaining in the race, and he has pulled out to a rather substantial lead right now. He's 1.97 seconds ahead of David Dixon, and Fogler apparently one of the few cars that has not hit anything here at Chicago so far. Here they come to the tire barrier right there. And somebody bounced off the wall. That was Allison Liar in 77, as did Cody Lamas in the 48. He also bounced off the wall right there as you jump on board with Cody Lamas in 48. Running right behind Allison Liar in the 77 and the 16 of Taylor Gertis. Taylor Gertis, one of the friends of Ty Dent. And yellow flag's going to fly, and it's likely going to end the race right here in Chicago. So, and somebody stalled. That was Zachary Fitzwater, and he has stalled on the course, evidently here, as Caleb Fogler is going to come by for 2 laps remaining. So barring any problems, he is going to be your winner here in the Grand Prix of Chicago. Probably should have put in more laps in this race. What I probably should have done. So Caleb Fogler looks like it's going to be your winner here today, as with David Dixon finishing in second position. Let's take a look at what happened to Zachary Fitzwater. There's Zachary. He looks like everything looks pretty good with there. He hits the wall in that area as well too, and that evidently killed something within the engine right there, and just about comes back and hits the 16 car of Taylor Gertis. So Fitzwater stalled out on the course right there for that very reason. Let's take a look at another incident that happened about the same lap. Now here's what happened to Chris Warner. This happened on lap number 7. This is going through the tire barrier where all the action's been at here today. Makes for this one okay, but then this one, thud. Comes back right in front of Nick Gunther, and then Gunther just jacks him up. Gunther slams the wall right here, and then they were 3 wide going to turn. That's what I said. That's why I freaked out at this point. And then one of the Arrow McLaren cars hit the wall. I think that was William Brock in the 5, and it was. And then Gunther hits the wall as well too, coming off the same corner. So then Brock goes on the outside. That was apparently the 7 Timo Mosser who comes down pit road. He and Gunther both coming in for service, and apparently, obviously, the 29 of Chris Warner does too. So because of obvious reasons, as you saw by the thud he took along the pit wall. That was a bad hit he took as well too, coming off that corner. So that apparently, the yellow and white flags have both waved here. Caleb Fogler, as I said, barring any problems, is going to get his first victory of the season for Meyershank Racing, the 06 Auto Nation Honda. It's going to go to victory lane here today. Second position will go to right now it's the 18 of David Dixon. Third position is Eric Monaco. Fourth is Zach Winkle. Fifth position is Cole Deaver. He picked up a couple spots before the yellow flag flew. Reggie Vogelman in the 6th position. 7th position will go to Nathan Fogler, Caleb's brother. So The Fogler family having a strong season start so far to their NNSCRA IndyCar season so far. Giving them momentum for the next race on the tour, which will be, I believe, at... The next race on the tour will be at Homestead Miami Speedway in Homestead, Florida. So another oval race will happen here this season on the 1.5 mile track. Finishing in the 8th position is Seth Cole. 9th will go to Joshua Osborne. And 10th is Eric Sadler. 11th is Sky Cummins in the other AutoNation Honda for Meyershank Racing. Valentin Ruiz comes home in 12th position. 13th is Matt Haas. 14th, Laura Chung. 15th, Daniel Boyle. 16th, Nathan Hudson. Skylar Taylor, 17th. 18th goes to Matt McIntyre. 19th, Dylan Poteet. And Dylan Young will finish in 20th position. Finishing 21st, looks like right now it's going to be Emmanuel Hartnett. 22nd, Taylor Gertis. 23rd is Cody Lummis. 24th, Allison Liard. 25th is William Brock. 26th, Anthony McCurry. 27th is Timo Mosser. And Nick Gunther will come home 28th. The cars finished out of the race were Zachary Fitzwater, Chris Warner, Alex Miller, Carter Adelman, and the 12 car of Kyler Stride. Those are the cars that are finished out of the event. 5 cars finished out of the race here. 28 cars finished the race here today, and all of them on the lead lap. So they're coming down for the last few corners of this course right here. And Caleb Fogler, the 06 AutoNation Honda for Meyershank Racing, started from the pole position today here, and it proved to be where you wanted to be at, obviously, here at Chicago, as he will come down to the last couple of corners of this course to get the checker flag here today. Average speed not very much here, 57.13 miles an hour. The fastest lap of the race so far, the fastest lap of the race here was set by Cole Beaver, just a little over 89 miles an hour. But they come off the corner, and checker flag's gonna wave for Caleb Fogler. He gets his first victory of the season. He wins the Chicago Street Course here for the NNSCRA IndyCar Series. There's the checkered flag, and all the cars going by here, finishing very well in the field. There goes Eric Sadler in 10th position, and several other cars going by. Did want to finish the race under caution, but it is what it is when it comes to racing like that. That's just racing here. Last car comes across the line, Nick Gunther. A very frustrated Nick Gunther comes across in 28th position. So there's your finishing order here today. We gave you the finishing order already, 55.196 miles an hour, the average speed here today. 3 races in the books, and we'll have quite a few races left to go. And if you'd like to see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Dorsal Cup series, the main series on his channel. If you want in on future seasons of Seth series, be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going on that. So that being said, here we'll see you at Homestead Miami Speedway for stop number 4 of the NNSCRA IndyCar Series here. And for now, it's James Walsh. It's been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 12 years of offline racing and online racing at its best. We'll see you at Homestead Miami Speedway.